This video is going to be short and sweet, I promise you. We're just briefly going to talk about balanced soil and how we come to it. First thing I want you to notice, I've underlined Logan Labs. That's where these numbers come from, and these numbers right here as well, so that you have a credible source that you can go look up, research yourself. It's the standard I've gone by, and a few others I know that's kind of taught me in the past couple of years or so. So that's what I use. All right. So you remember in the previous video I told you balanced soil was 68% calcium, 12% magnesium, 5% potassium, 2% sodium, and 10% hydrogen. These calculations, to keep it short and simple, you can get more complex if you want to and consider the base saturation and all that. I'm not going to go through that with you. If you want to go that way, you can research it. All I'm going to do is give you the down and dirty way that you can take it upon yourself, figure it out, and how to balance it. And that's done with the CEC. There's that word again, cation. CEC stands for cation exchange capacity, and all of these numbers will be represented in pounds per acre. So for 1 unit of CEC, or 1 milliequivalent, you have 272 pounds of calcium per acre, 29 pounds of magnesium per acre, 39 pounds of calcium per acre, 9 pounds of sodium per acre, 2 pounds of hydrogen, 3 pounds of the bases. Now before you ask the next question, why isn't phosphorus and all the other ones in there? The micronutrients are calculated in a parts per million, and it's pretty much a constant. It's not derived off the CEC like the macronutrients, because again, the macronutrients are cations. Phosphorus for fescue, you can check with your local extension office for your area because each soil types are different. Here in Virginia, for fescue, our constant on phosphorus is 100 pounds to the acre. So that's a constant. Nitrogen, we don't even worry about this. Nitrogen, remember I told you, it's fluid, it moves, it leaches. You could take a test today, and by the time they get it back, it's going to be totally different than what it was when you took the test. That's why you don't see a lot of nitrogen tests on a lot of your soil tests. So how we get to our balanced soil, remember I showed you here, it's 1 milliequivalent of CEC. We tested that soil, it came up to a CEC of 4.3, so we're probably dealing with sandy soil. All right, we take calcium. It's 272 pounds per acre. We multiply it times 4.3, and we get 1,169 pounds of calcium for that given CEC. Now remember, if we exceed that CEC means that it's only going to hold and give so much. If we exceed that, it's just not there to hold it. We're just going to waste. We're going to waste nutrient. We're going to waste material because the soil cannot physically take hold of it and take use of it. As you go down here, so I've got magnesium is 29 times 4.3, 124 pounds. Potassium is 39 times 4.3, 167 pounds. Sodium, 9 times 4.3, 38. And hydrogen, 2 times 4.3 is 8.6. So now you understand how I come to most of your soil reports when I give them to you. Understand that I don't know everywhere in the country. There are different soils in different parts of the country. This is what I know for the typical clay and loam soils we have here in Virginia, and this is what Virginia Tech, which is, I think, and Pete could speak to this, but I think down in North Carolina, NC State is the kind of de facto agricultural school, like Tech is a de facto agricultural school in Virginia, that sets these for anything that has to do with agriculture, and turf, landscaping, all that kind of envelopes under that because it's plants. So I hope that explains balanced soil to you. Have any questions? Leave them down below. Hope you enjoyed the video.